So Maschine 2.3 update is out, and I've really struggled to get information on the actual update in terms of the release notes. So thanks to DJ Tech Tools for putting this stuff down, and I've got no idea, to be honest. I'm just going to pile through it, and some guys have already been putting up some great videos outlining what's new. I'm not going to give you an exhaustive review of what's here. I'm just going to check out what I'm interested in. I think really what I'm probably going to focus on is some of this stuff with the new drum sounds, the drum engine, the drum synthesis side. I've got a video already about that, and there's some new stuff, so I'm really interested in that. Of course, a lot of people are going to be gravitating towards these new instruments here. They're not available for me currently, but also I've got Complete, so I've got all of these. So for those of you guys who haven't got it, it's going to be an interesting incentive for downloading. So let me take a look. What I'm going to do is I'm going to load up something first. Just going to go into the Turf Smoke library again. I really like this library. There's some good stuff here. I really want to get something musical on the go first. I can't remember what's what. Okay, well look, that stab is probably the kind of vibe that I want to go for. So I'm going to push pad mode. I'm going to go to keyboard. All right, let me do something with that. So shift and record. I'm just going to duplicate that pattern, double that up, and then I've got more scope. All right, wicked. So that'll start. So what am I going to do? Let me go to another group, and so on the first sound, I'm going to load up something from this this new drum synth engine, and going to come down. There's various ones here. So what have we got? So there is a new breaker engine to the snare drum synth, a new hi-hat engine to Tom's new cymbal drum synth. Oh, okay. So we've got two modes, crash it and ride. That's going to be interesting. Hybrid engine added to hi-hats. Limiter. Okay, well look, let me focus on this. I'm just going to lay down a kick. Let me get one of these. That's probably not what we're going to go for. Let me just change stuff here. The other thing I'm going to do is just going to take fixed velocity on the pads. Okay, that's a wicked, nice raw sounding kick on the Dusty engine. I'm going to take the pitch down a bit. Take the decay out. Take the impact up. All right, let me get that in. So just added a bit of swing there to give it that nice kind of raw, hefty vibe on there. Let me get up another one of these. So shift plus browse, hi-hats, and let's just have a play around. Let's get that 909 kind of vibe on the go. Take the pitch down, decay short. All right, wicked, that's good. So look, I've got to check out some of these new modes. So breaker engine to the snare drum synth. Let me go shift, browse, go to snare, Load that one up, take it off browse. Right, breaker engine. Let me check this. What is it? It's an interesting one. Let me check the tuning. Okay, interesting. I wonder if that's going to fit. Right, we're getting a little bit hot now. Let me go to volume, push B, bring the level down a bit on those drums. All right, let me see another one of these drum synth things. What else we got? High engine added to the tom. So if we come down to that, and let's take this off, let's switch the engine over high. Almost sounds a little bit too realistic for me for this little vibe I've got on the go. But that sounds like a great tom engine. Certainly if you want to get those kind of sounds. Let me skip that. Let me go to this instead. I'm going to browse and select the symbol. This thing is new. Whoa. I wonder if this is using sampling. That actually sounds like a sample. Okay, let me take the tuning up on the right. Wow, some serious sound design potential here. So yeah, that's an interesting sound there with that cymbal. Just taking the volume down a little bit here. Let me get something else up. Let me go to browse again. What's on that percussion section? I don't think there's anything new actually. I'm going to load it up anyway. Actually, do you know what? I quite fancy a bit of shaker. No, I'm not going to use the performer. Okay, okay, wicked, that's going good. What else we got? Limiter has been updated. I'll tell you what, let me go to the master, shift plus browse. Limiter, what's going on with this? Let me find it. Limiter, I wonder what's different about this. What we got? Legacy and transparent. Oh, interesting. Let's have a go. Okay, wicked. That's working. Let me just go before that limiter. Let me just come to the right a second, and I'm going to do shift and browse. This is nothing. This is nothing to do with the recent update, but I just fancy putting a touch of saturator on, pushing this. So I'm going to move shift, push to the left. That's been moved. The saturator's before now the limiter. So limiter is on the right at the end of the chain. So saturator is to the left. And what I'm going to do here is I'm going to go for the good old tape and see how that feels. So overall, got some tape saturation. Okay, you know what? I'm vibing on that for the drums. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to basically remove the saturator, come back to my drums bus, because that was really breaking up the stab. I want the stab to be clean, so I'm going to add this onto. Let me have a look here. Let's go back to the group, and the second one is the drum sound. So if I do Shift plus Browse, back onto that saturator, let's really crank that gain up and give it that real vibe. Now let me take the contour down. And look at me. Do you know what am I doing? Let me take it on tape. I can't believe I didn't have it on tape. I just got a bit excited there. Let me just take this back. Let's have a listen again. You know what it is, you always get excited about cranking up the input there, but I just had to dial it back. It was just a little bit too hefty. It's added a lovely raw vibe to that, and let's take that off solo. Alright, cool. I'll tell you what I need to do is if I just get this up on sound, and I'm going to do a browse. Actually, browsing for sample is what I'm going to do. Go to the proper library. Let me just come back on here, and I want to do samples. I want to try and find a clap. So let's go to drums, clap. What do we got? Pre here. Oh, wicked. Let me get that. So let's load it up, a bit loud. So let me see what that reverb's like, the new reverb. So Shift plus Browse. Where are we? So reverb. You can see the legacy mode here for compatibility, and then reverb. Wow, okay. Room, hall. Let me just check that one. Lovely. Let's take the dampening off. Get a big slap from the pre-delay. Wow, okay. Let's take the mix down. Yeah, definitely feeling that new reverb. So what have we got? 2 new reverb modes to be added, hall and room. So yeah, I was checking that, and I've ended up on the plate. Let me check out that the room then. That's probably where I was before. Okay, yeah, that sounds good. So what else we got? Analog mode has been added to distortion. Yeah, I'm not really going to get into that at the moment. Yeah, there's a whole bunch of other things. It's quite exciting. Great to see Native Instruments keep pushing this thing. Maschine, as you know, I love it. And the rumor is that the ability to switch scenes is available from the door. So I'd like to check that out at some point. But yeah, just a little intro video there, just checking it out in person. Literally the first time I've seen it. Some good new modes for the drum synthesizer there. And I'm really liking those reverbs as well.